Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another show. It's the Thanksgiving special. This is going to be a lot of fun. We really wanted to do something a little bit different, and we're going to try to do something that is truly a logistical nightmare. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun and absolutely worth it. I wanted to bring basically the entire back end of Breathe America on, so everybody could get to meet everybody. And for the record, I just got to throw this out here because as the intro's playing, I'm watching all these little pictures on the bottom of my screen, and Carrie's down there just jamming out to the intro, heads rocking back and forth. And I was like, "Oh, look, Carrie's getting into it." And I was having a good time making fun of her, but she can't see me, so I don't think she knows that I can see her. But it was funny. You guys should have seen it. And yeah, so we're going to bring everybody on. We've got several groups of people that are going to come on, and then we are going to open up the doors for all of you. Anybody who's interested in coming on, throw your name up in the comments, and we will see what we can do about getting you in when we open up the show for all of you guys. And really what we want to do is we want to talk about the things that we're thankful for, the things that we're grateful for. We want to highlight the positive things in our lives right now and put more focus on those, especially as we draw into the holiday seasons and stuff like that. So without any further ado, I would like to invite on the first three people, which I am incredibly nervous about putting these three women on camera at the same time. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This has the potential to be absolutely hilarious, so you don't want to miss this. So Billie Joe, Carrie Holt, and Miss Stacy Lynn. And for those of you that don't know, Billie Joe Marshall is in charge of finance, Stacy Lynn is in charge of the store, and Carrie is obviously, as you guys know, in charge of the community outreach. So, welcome to the show, you guys. How are you guys doing?
We're good, but you should be really scared.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Like, we've all had plenty of conversations. We all know each other really well. And like sitting here right now in this moment, I'm legit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm tense. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, oh my goodness, this has the potential to be absolutely the most embarrassing 10 minutes of my life.
So on that note, I would like to go first.
Oh, great. Of course you do. Billie Joe, what are you grateful for?
I'm very grateful that I'm in a position where I get to help people a little bit. And I'm grateful that there's other people in Breathe that help people as well. And I feel like if everybody in Breathe America gave $1, we would never have to tell anybody no that reached out to us ever again. So that's my first thing I'm grateful for. The second
there's more?
Oh, yeah.
God help me. Here we go.
The second thing is I'm very grateful for the new friendships that I have formed in the last 4 to 5 months. And I feel like they will last a lifetime. But what I'm most grateful for...
Hold on. That lifetime comment, I just got to add something to that. Just as long as mine's a little longer, it's all that matters. You know, winning.
So, I'm winning. I'm going to win. What I'm absolutely the most grateful for is that I now have Carrie and Stacy help me dress and style you. Because it was far too big a job for one person.
Way too much involved there, Billie. Way too much for one.
I knew this was going to come up. And
please notice the haircut.
It looks amazing.
Does anybody want to know when I mentioned that haircut? I think it was yesterday. And I'm like, Patrick, buddy, you're looking at
it was Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
It was
so
Saturday
a couple
night.
days later.
And I went and got it done Sunday. It's Monday morning.
That's
because
right.
I was going to send Stacy to your house to take you to get it done.
Just swing in and pick you up, and
I'm not a dress-up doll, okay? I'm not a dress-up doll. I just gotta say that.
Well, you needed a stylist or 3.
Apparently I did. All right, well, that's
a really
enough out of
good
Miss
job.
Billie Joe. John, get her the hell out of here.
Okay, I'm done. Next.
Oh, we got rid of Patrick.
Patrick left.
Even better. Woohoo!
Oh, he left us in charge. This is good.
This is good.
Actually, I didn't do nothing. That's all. That's all the producer in the back end with a giant smirk on his face right now. By the way,
Uh-huh.
Carrie, what are you grateful for?
I'm going to say that I am grateful that sometimes really bad things happen. And at the time you feel really devastated, kind of like the rug's been pulled out from under you. And then they turn into really amazing opportunities. For me, I would have never made my way here if I had not lost my job in March. When I lost my job in March, I was working 7 days a week. I was working lots of hours. I didn't have time for anything but work and my family. And I would not have had time to even find this group of people. And so I'm really thankful that there's been a few times in my life where God has showed me that, it's okay for him to slam a door shut occasionally, and that he always makes something better out of it. But I think he's really proven it to me this year. I think I have actually seen it play out. And I am forever grateful for the group of people that are here with me right now, and the ones that are in the background still waiting to come on, because they are truly like a family to me. And you can't
highly dysfunctional, but we are family.
We are dysfunctional, but you know what I've learned that everybody's family is pretty much dysfunctional in some way or another, some more than others. And what I know is, at the end of the day, this dysfunctional family, we may argue, and I mean, there are times that we really get on each other's nerves, but at the end of the day, we all love each other, and everybody knows that. Everybody here knows that we love each other. And so even after we have an argument or we disagree on the way things should be handled, at the end of the day, we know that we're not going anywhere. And that to me speaks volumes in more ways than I can even convey on this.
Yeah,
I agree 100%. 100%.
I love you too, Carrie.
All right.
I love you guys.
Stacey Lynn, your very first appearance on a show. Welcome.
Thank
kind
you.
of a new addition to the team, but you've just jumped in and you've kind of hit the ground running. So Stacey Lynn has taken over the merchandising and the store aspect of what we're doing. And what is it that you are thankful for? Please don't say buying dress-up clothes for Patrick. That's ridiculous.
Okay, well, that was kind of fun, I have to admit. But this entire beginning of this year, I work in the medical field, so it's been a year of learning and doing things in a different way. And one of the biggest things that I wanted the opportunity to do was to be able to help people. And like you said, Carrie, there's bad things that happen, and sometimes they're tough to get through. And throughout my life, the thing that I have found is I have my family, and I adore my family, and they're wonderful people. But I have what I call my family. And those are friends that become my family. Those are the people that I create that group. And this group of people, I very much feel like, even though we're in various parts of the country, we're all part of a great big family. And I'm so thankful for Breathe and the opportunity to be able to help and to be able to meet some amazing people. And I have to say that one of my very, very favorite things that I am thankful for is the amount of intense laughter that I have with the people on this screen.
It does get a little bit ridiculous at times. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, my inhaler has been in my hand very frequently lately.
There are literally nights, you guys, where it's like, Stacey, breathe, Stacey, breathe, and she can't breathe, and those two just start laughing more and more. It's absolutely ridiculous. if laughter is good for the soul, our souls are very, very healthy. That's all I got to say, because we do laugh a lot. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, we do.
You guys, I gotta take this moment to thank each and every one of you. Billie Joe, you were the very, very first member of Breathe America. I was literally talking on the phone with you when I started the group. You were one of the people that really encouraged me to start this, and every idea that I had, we bounced off each other in the very beginning, and like you've been there since like literally day one, and there just aren't words. I love you, and I appreciate everything that you have done, and I am so incredibly grateful for your friendship. And Carrie, honestly, there isn't a better person in the world for to be here doing what you do. You literally, like, this is exactly like, it was one of those moments where, and I remember when it happened, we were all on the phone, and I had that light bulb moment, and it all came together, and it, all the dominoes. And so if you weren't on the call, it's hard to explain, but believe me, all the pieces came together. And Carrie, you are truly, like, I know you pretty well, and for you to call me family is something that I appreciate the hell out of, and it's an honor to be family with you and to have you along for the ride. And you know what? I can always trust that you're going to call it like it is, even when I don't like it. And you know what? Honestly, I appreciate that, because I need that. And Stacy, you're new, but you've been around for a while, and you're just getting started. And what I've seen so far is absolutely impressive. And so I want to thank you for taking this on and choosing to be a part of this, because honestly, we needed you. And I'm really glad that we found you and that you were here. And I don't think we could have found a better person for it. So I want each and every one of you guys to know that I love you all, and I appreciate the hell out of you. And thank you so much for believing in me and what it is we're trying to do here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now that was really gushy and emotionally.
Right? And Stacy, I'm grateful for the Patty John mug also. I just feel like that needed to come out.
The Patty John mug is awesome.
Hey, for the record, Billie, you need to have a conversation with your husband. He sent me a message today letting me know that I'd be hearing from his lawyers because we're making money off his likeness. He wants $1 million. I told him that you already signed off permission, so just make sure we get that covered, would you please?
So I'm thinking he gets $1 million from Breathe America. Run the checkbook. We'll just put it back in.
I told him I was going to build a finance lady. Yeah, and you know what, guys? For those watching, what these three ladies do. Well, yes. Hello, John.
Say it.
Say it.
You gotta say it.
Come on, let's hear it.
Hello, Patty.
Oh, that's awesome.
Love it.
Oh, you guys are killing me. For those of you guys that are watching, the amount of work and effort that these guys put in is absolutely incredible. And thank you guys so much. I really mean that. But that's 15 minutes. We got to run to the next group. Oh, God. Goodbye, John. We're going to run to the next group. I'll see you guys in the comments.
Bye.
Bye.
Lots of wavings, lots of leavings. Like, seriously, guys, those girls, they do so much, and they are such a support system for me that it's truly, truly incredible. John, in the background, give me a thumbs up or something when we have everybody available. Nothing? Who are we missing? Oh, wait, wait. Let me think. Who are we missing? Or is that what these messages over here are for? Okay. We don't have. All right. It's not coming together so slick, you guys. We had a plan, and obviously we are not sticking with the plan. But you know what? To hell with it. Throw the guy up that's back there ready to go. Let's bring him on. Unmute yourself.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
It's out there for everybody in the wings looking for it. The links are out. follow the link, get to the backstage, and we will bring you on. Chris, what's up, my brother? From the very first time I asked for help, Chris has been here, and he is truly one of those people, one of those voices that he doesn't say much, but when he does, it's worth listening to. The man's, listen to the guy that doesn't speak often.
Thank you.
And having the chance for you to come up and hang out in Boise and meet me and in person was truly amazing. All of us that live up here in North Texas, but
Yeah.
what is it that you are grateful for this year, my friend?
Oh man, to be honest, I put a little thought into it. We could all sit here and say, oh, I'm thankful for my family and my health, and of course we're thankful for those things. We don't want to disregard that, of course, especially in nowadays and time.
Sure.
But honestly, man, myself, especially this last year and a half, it's been rough, man. And the start of this year was absolutely, personally, some of the hardest things I've had to deal with, both as a parent and just a man in general. And to be where I'm at today, I wouldn't feel the way that I feel right now if it wasn't for that struggle. So honestly, Pat, I'm thankful for my struggle, man. Because without that struggle, I couldn't feel the feelings that I have right now. I couldn't feel just the utter emotion that I have right now to be a part of this, my own personal life that's where it is now from a year and a half, 2 years ago. The people that I have in my life now versus the people that I had in my life before on a more day-to-day basis. It's just all around healthy. I have removed so many toxic things from my life. And I wouldn't be able to appreciate where I am without those struggles and that path. So I'm thankful for my struggles.
What's incredible to me, bro, is this. I've often said that breaking my back was the biggest blessing I've ever had. And people kind of look at me funny when you say things like that. So I get it, man. Like the struggle is real. And looking back on this last year of my life, looking back on everything that led to being here in this moment right now, it has been nothing but trial and struggle and everything else. But yet somehow I'm happier than I've ever been.
It's weird, isn't it?
Right. Like I'm in a really great place and I absolutely love it. And even though the struggles are still happening.
Absolutely.
And one of the things I got to say, I'm most grateful for you, because every time we talk, this is like straight up, like you help remind me of the mindset that I try to live, because you live it as well. And that positive mindset and I pull from you and you pull from me. And that is one of the greatest things that I get from our relationship, and one of the things I am most grateful for about having you here.
Thank you.
And you know what? Even though you're in the middle of your busy season at work, and we don't get the chance to talk much, we don't get you as much as we want you here. It's right. This will always be home for you. Just so you know, like there's always going to be a place here for you, for sure. So
thank you for that.
You are welcome, brother, and thank you for all that you've done, man. Like, having so many people believe in you and and want to be a part of this crazy dream that really should be impossible is it's truly incredible, and it's humbling. And yeah, like you've been there since the very beginning as well, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I need to thank you for that.
And I need to thank you for letting me be part of it, man. I mean, you could have easily just rolled right past me, brother.
No, I needed a dude. I didn't want to have nothing but girl mom.
So the truth comes out. You just didn't want to look sexist. I got it. I know where I stand.
Well, no, remember I called you. We had like a 10-minute conversation and it was done. You were in. Like that was it.
Pretty much.
Made my decision after a 10-minute conversation. And you know what? I don't regret it a bit, man. I don't regret it a bit. All right, man.
You're kind of stuck with me now, so.
No, dude. You got it all wrong. See, you're actually stuck with me. Try getting rid of me. See what happens.
That's fair.
I'll show up in Big Texas
Hey,
or South Texas.
Bring it, brother.
Come track
you got
you
a
down.
place. I'm not hard to find.
All right, brother. Well, the back end's filling up. Actually, do we want to just, John, you're the producer back there. Who do we want? Do we want to throw Toby and Jess in on this, or since they were supposed to be in?
Might as well bring them on. You know I love my brother.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually really cool. You guys have all met Jess. I don't know that you've ever actually met Mr. Toby Smith, one of my longest running friendships and one of my closest friends and a dear mentor, somebody I have learned a great deal from. Brother, it is good to see you on the show. How are you doing, sir?
Living the dream.
Jess?
Good.
All right, we're going to start with Jess. Jess, what are you grateful for?
I'm thankful for the people that gave us freedom in our country.
Nothing wrong with that.
And I haven't thought of any others, so.
Maybe your mom and dad.
I told her not to use family. She had to go deep.
Oh, I get you. We know you love your mom and dad.
Wise words from Billie.
Yeah. Billie is a pretty wise woman. What about you, Toby? Yeah, actually, I think I already know where this is going to go. I'm going to sit back and wait, but I think I know exactly what you're going to say.
I don't think you have a clue.
All right, let's hear it, brother. Let's hear it.
I say I'm grateful that everybody accepts me for me.
Yeah?
You know?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you're a pain in the ass. I mean, what's there to accept?
you know, but everybody, you know, Breathe America, you know, they've all accepted me with open arms. I mean, it's not about who you are. It's about what we can do.
Right.
You know, I just want to say under that tough guy posterior that he puts out, Toby's actually a really, really, really nice
Heart
dude.
of gold
man.
on that one. Heart of gold on that one.
Nah.
I'm just saying. Really good dude.
No, he is he's one of the best dudes I've ever met, and I think that's why we've been friends for 20 plus years, in spite of the like nonstop, relentless giving each other shit for this entire time. Are we ever gonna stop?
No,
yeah, I didn't think so.
The neatest thing too, though, we've talked, I don't know, throughout the years, probably, you know, at the least maybe 3 or 4 times a year if we get, you know, far apart.
Yeah.
But we still get on the phone today and can find out something about the other person that we learned from the other person that just blows each other's minds. You know, that's the neatest thing.
I remember we were having a conversation pretty early on when I started this Breathe America stuff, and I remember thinking when I invited you, I was like, man, I wonder what Toby's gonna have. I figured you were gonna give me nothing but a hard time about it because the world we come from, you know. And you just grabbed on, and you really liked what we were doing, and you know, you've shown me nothing but love and support from from day one of it, and it kind of blew me away. But then we were talking one day, and you were like, holy shit, you were listening. Because I remember one of the unique things about me, I remember like almost every conversation I ever have, or at least parts of it, you know, and I was always listening when Toby was talking because I was trying to be good at a trade. I was trying to become, something, and I was working towards a goal, and that man held the keys in a lot of ways, and I'm always picking his brain. I think I asked him why about 8 billion times.
That's amazing.
Wanted to understand.
You know, the biggest thing with running work though is you can't just fire everybody. You know, you got to get down in there and you got to figure out the tools that are in your box. And as a manager or a lead guy, if you can't figure out your players to play the game to win, you're going to lose. You know, and you got to figure out what you got and how to use your guys. And to be honest, guilt is a beautiful thing, man. You make a guy like you and respect you, they'll do anything for you.
You're not wrong.
All right, you guys, we have got a whole crew of people in the background we got to get to. I'm getting the signal. We got to move on. Seriously, both of you guys, I love you both. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the love and support. Means
Just
everything to me.
Keep being you, Pat. Just keep being you, brother.
Always, brother. Always. Thank you, sir. Peace. All right, Johnny boy. Who do we got coming up next? Oh, there's a whole crew of people in the background. This is going to get interesting. I don't see everybody yet, though. Oh, we're bringing up the store crew. So Stacy's getting some help on the back end of the store with some volunteers that are making some merch, and one of which is not joining us, but I see her in the comments, Miss Missy Duncan. So I want to thank you two for jumping in and helping us out in the back end of the store. So let's go ahead and add them on, John. Oh, look, it's you again.
It's me again.
Hello, Bree. How are you?
Hi.
So,
Sorry,
Stacey,
I
I'm
had
going
to
to
get
give
my
you a
charger.
moment to go ahead and talk about the store crew and what they're doing and what you guys are hoping to accomplish. And since you've already said what you were thankful for.
Absolutely. I'm also very thankful for the ladies who have joined to help make some designs and come up with some additional merchandise ideas. And we've had some really fun stuff that we've started on. We've got some additional ideas that are coming on, but the great thing is there's a lot of diversity in the group. So we get to have a lot more diversity in the products, and everybody's jumped in and started making wonderful creations. So I'm super thankful for everybody. Sophia, Bree, Lindsay, Misty, you should be on here too. But
Yes,
She
Misty.
is. I think she is on here, isn't she?
she's in the comments.
Yeah.
She's in the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was sending a link to somebody just so you guys know what I'm working on. I was trying not to be distracting. But what about you, Bree? What is it you're thankful for?
My crazy dogs that are barking in the background. I feel like I need a mute button.
It's all right. I kind of like dogs. I've got a few of them with me right now.
Yes. I have a puppy. I got my little one with me here. I know you've seen her before, but the other two are getting old and senile, and they bark very loud at things that aren't there. So
You know, it's amazing how much animals mean. You know, and that's one thing I can tell you guys. Like, I'm incredibly grateful for my dogs. I mean, they're a pain in the ass, but I love the hell out of them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So I'll keep them. They're mine. Stacey Lynn, got anything to add?
Nope. I just am very appreciative of all the help. And if anybody has any additional ideas of items that you'd like to see or designs, we've got some ideas, but we'd love to hear from everybody too.
Bree,
yeah.
got anything you want to add? You're on the show. This your chance. What do you got?
This is like my 4th live ever in my life.
Well,
I don't even like looking. Yeah.
well, then don't look at the camera. Just talk. What do you got?
I don't know.
Well, look. Just like before, Stacey, then I'm super grateful you jumped in to help, and for all of the people that jumped in on the back end to help with the products and creating merchandise and trying to get stuff that people would actually be interested in. I am super, super grateful for, because it literally, it wouldn't be, it's a lot to handle, and you guys are doing an amazing job. So thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. But we are going to go to the next group. So you guys are going to fall off here, and we're going to bring the next group on. Hey, Justin, you want to come on and say hello? Justin's in the comments. All right, what are we doing, Mr. Producer? Who's next? Oh, it's time for the birthday girl, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. All right, now, wait. Come on. Where you at? Get on here. There they are. All right, Cammie, are you with me?
I'm
Happy
here.
birthday
To you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you.
You pain in the
Happy. Oh,
ass.
she is not.
Birthday,
Amby,
dear
Amby,
sister. Pain in my
Amby.
ass. Happy birthday, Amber. How are you?
Love you.
Oh, you're muted. We don't hear you. You got your phone muted or are you covering your mic? You're not muted on my end. Oh, this is great.
Am I muted?
No?
Okay, perfect.
All right, Amber.
Get your crap
Leave
together,
the
Amber.
studio, come right back, and we'll pull you back up, and that should fix the mic.
Hello, birthday girl. Get your crap together.
We just get to look at you, which is beautiful. This is amazing. I love this. This is amazing. Look at Amber. It is so good. You know what? I agree with you completely. You agree with me too? That is awesome.
Perfect. Perfect.
So, Amber, listen up. Listen up. Do you have earbuds in? Do you have earbuds in?
Perfect.
Take them off. Turn them off. Turn them off. Take that off, and we
Cut
should
it
be able
down.
to hear you. Unsync them. This is what we call technical difficulties, you guys.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I just heard something.
Amber.
Amber's? Say hello.
What is going on with you, girl?
I don't know.
Well, this is fun. So how are you doing, Pat?
I'm doing good, Cammie. How are you?
Fabulous. Fabulous.
She is my sister's best friend, and she has helped out here and there on the back end as well. Amber, leave and come back. Leave.
Yeah, bye. Bye. Thank
There we
you. Jeez. Woo. She finally listened to you for once.
She finally 40 years of my life, and she finally listened.
Perfect. Woo, winner.
Mark the day on her birthday. It took 40 years of my life to get there, but we got there.
Hey, about time. It's about time.
So, Cammie, tell us. What are you grateful for?
You know, I am very grateful every day for a lot of things. But most importantly, I think every day that I live in Idaho, I am grateful to be a true Idahoan. We live in a great state, and it's beautiful, and I'm grateful to live in such a gorgeous God's country. It's truly, honestly, I mean, there's not a lot of rioting, there's not a lot of vandalism, there's not a lot of all the crap you see in other states going on in our own state, and I'm grateful for that every day.
It's a good thing to be grateful. Amber, say hello.
What?
Okay, now she's froze.
We hear her.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Woo!
Hey.
I
Up,
gotta
sis?
stand right
Happy
here.
birthday.
Thank you, Patricia.
Really?
Thanks for the beautiful
Really?
singing, Cam. I love you, Camille.
Hey.
Hey.
Is that the
Amby,
real name,
watch
Camille?
it. No,
Every
it is
time
not.
she calls me Amby, I call her Camille.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, gotcha.
She's just being a jerk.
Well, Amber, what are you grateful for this year?
I'm actually grateful for a couple things. One, I am incredibly grateful for my job.
Mm-hmm.
And we're essential workers. So we have worked this whole entire pandemic, and we have helped a lot of patients. And I'm grateful for the two amazing doctors I work with and my amazing staff. And we have definitely hit multiple challenges with two clinics in two different counties. So I'm grateful for that and our patients trusting in us to take care of them. I'm also grateful that I've been able to get closer to my baby brother this year. I think this is the most we've seen each other since we were kids or have talked to, because you get older and you just get busy with life.
Probably.
You get busy with life and things like that. So I'm really grateful for that. I mean, just us being essential workers, I think that we have a different mindset of why we're getting up every morning and going to work and taking care of those patients that need the help. Because we do a lot of wound care, amputations, things like that, that they have to be seen. This isn't something that they can just sit at home and just wait or do a telemedicine visit. So I'm extremely grateful to our patients who have entrusted in us. So.
Well,
Perfect.
I got to say that, getting to spend a lot more time with you this year and, doing all of the things that we've done and, the birthday party and all the things that you've been a part of since the very beginning of me starting this and, literally having my back and, fighting even, to make things happen, for me. I appreciate you a lot. And I hope you know that. I know I'm an ass most of the time. And I don't
you're
say
my
that.
ass.
And I
Just a
don't
little bit.
say
Just a
that.
little bit.
I don't say the things that I should say all the time, but today's one of those days that I want to make sure I get it right. And I let you know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I am actually grateful that you are my sister. You've been a pain in my ass my whole life.
That's right. Well, I have to tell you, I have to tell you, Pat, I mean, I am really, really proud of you because when you decided to do this, I told you I'd help you any way I could. And I told you just put your boss hat on and just go out there and do what you got to do. And
Absolutely.
And you can get rid of the man bun, please. It's just not working for me.
No twat not, Patrick. No twat not, please.
Tammy, don't say that again. Don't say that again. We are live on a show. You do not say that word again.
I meant the man bun.
But no, I'm really, really proud of you for going after your dreams. And
Mhm.
I know the struggles that you went through, and I saw you dig yourself out of that and on several different occasions. So it wasn't just one moment. So to see you do this and to see you succeed and put that heart that you have, that I know that you have, it's really great that you're willing to share that with others because you are not a public person. You are a very private person. So to be able to do this, I am very, very, very proud of you. And I love you very much.
Absolutely.
I love you too, sis.
So
it's you are one of the people then in my life that the ins and outs of it all the way through.
Mhm.
There's a lot that I don't share. There's a lot that's still very private. And to be this exposed and this out there is definitely
vulnerable.
not the easiest thing. It's definitely not the easiest thing, but you know what? It's a lot easier when you have people supporting you and believing in you and encouraging you. And so for that, I want to thank both of you. But
I
we
don't
are going
encourage you. I just want to kick you in the ass and tell you to get in gear. That's my job. I'm older.
But for once, you listened to him tonight.
You are older.
Yeah.
A lot older.
One other thing I have to say I'm really grateful for is that you loved my fried eggs when you were a kid. Thank you.
Kick John, pull her out, get her out of here.
Cam, it's just us.
Say okay, hi. Perfect.
Hi,
Getting into America. A fried egg story on this
show. Hello. Oh, crap. There he is again.
He's back.
Good thing we didn't say anything.
All right, you two. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Amber, go enjoy your birthday. Thanks for taking the time out to jump in and join us. Enjoy your dinner.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Bye.
Made it through my sister. That was going to be a tough one. All right, who we got? Could change me this year. Oh, you know what, Crystal? I am like that right there. It's what it's all about, right? Like building a community isn't easy. Encouraging people and getting people to challenge what they know and to challenge themselves to be better. It's not easy. And and every single victory matters. Just so you know, every one of your victories matters to me. It matters to this team, and it matters to this community, and that is what it's about. You know, helping each other through. Austin, you want to jump on? Jump on. Say the word, man. Did who we got next? Who we got next? Oh, you know what? I know what it's time for. I know what it's time for. I'm gonna take over a little bit, John. Take over a little bit.
Oh hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chuck himself, Mr. I Love Chuck.
What's going on, brother?
How you doing, brother? So for those of you that don't know, Chuck has recently joined the moderation team, and he's going to be handling a lot of the moderation on the page, and helping out with a lot of that stuff. And it's something that I'm greatly appreciative for. But you know, Chuck and I've met a while back, and you know, we've been talking ever since. We hit it off from day one. And you know what, bro? I'm really happy that you are here. How are you, sir?
Oh, not too bad. Boy, having me do the moderators shows just how far down the bottom of the barrel you've been reaching.
Well, yeah, digging deep, bro. Digging deep. How are things down in the South, man? How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Just a lot of work, man. Got to take care of the farm animals and keep doing that job.
Yeah, keep working that work, right?
Oh, yeah, that's all I do.
So we got a few other of the mod team that's on with us too. I'm going to go ahead and add them to it as well. Mr. Steve Butler is joining us, and so is Miss Mimi. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, good. How are you?
Oh, wait. John?
Hey.
We supposed to be adding Lindsay to this?
Hello.
There she is. So Lindsay, a little bit late. Lindsay's a part of the store team. So let's get Lindsay, what are you grateful for this year?
Oh gosh. Well, a lot of y'all on the back end know a lot more about my story, but mostly it's going to be y'all, the entire bereaved community. Y'all came together to help me and my family when we needed it the most, and that was just to see a community come together of people I don't even know, people I've never even met other than here on Facebook and everything, and just wow. I mean, just I can't even I can't even express how much I can appreciate and thank y'all for everything that y'all do, not just for me, but for the entire community.
You know what, Lindsay, I know you have a desire to keep certain things private, and I totally respect that. And I won't sell you out here. But
I don't mind. It's okay. A lot of people already know.
It was my absolute pleasure. And I do it 1,000 times again every chance I get. If that situation presented itself again, I would do it every time. And you and your family needed help, and you deserved it. And honestly, I think we got more out of it than you guys did. So, it truly is our pleasure.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get emotional here, but yeah, it's just y'all give me something to look forward to every day. I even stay quiet on the backside sometimes, but I'm here. I'm watching.
I think there's a lot of people watching that don't necessarily get involved in the conversations or posts and things like that. But I think there's a lot of people watching, at least based on the back end stuff that we see. It looks like there's a lot of people paying attention, and so don't feel like you're alone there. But no, you know what, Lindsay, I need to thank you for being willing to jump in and help Stacy Lynn out in the store, and making merch and all that kind of stuff. Look, Stacy Lynn's grateful for you. But no, like seriously, all of you guys that have jumped up and offered to help and been willing to help. And I know there's more people out there, and trust me, like as we continue to grow and we get more things ironed out, I'm sure we're going to need more help. So those of you that have offered, don't think for a second that we're not working our way that way. We are. So, but Lindsay, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Mimi, since you're right next to her on my screen, I wonder if you guys are organized the same way on your screens as you are mine. What are you grateful for this year, Mimi?
Well, I'm actually grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful, to be able to go to work, take care of my clients. Since they are elderly people, that's keep the houses clean.
Hey, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt. Mike, send Josh Killebrew an invite, and Josh, accept it and come in. Go ahead, Mimi. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
You broke up there for a second. As I was saying, I'm grateful to be able to go to work, being able to take care of my clients. I'm also grateful for, Breathe America, for everyone that I've met. I've became friends with quite a few people, and I'm very grateful for that. Breathe America has really changed me a lot. And it's helped me a lot overcoming a lot of struggles, and I'm very grateful for that. So,
Mimi, you are probably one of our most active members from the very start. Okay. And like from day one, you kind of grabbed onto this idea of being better every day. And I want you to know it didn't go without notice. And I think that it's a testament to who you are. It's a testament to, your desire to improve your situation and your mindset. And I think that it should be an inspiration to everybody. So I want to thank you for being a part of that. I really do. It means the world.
And thank you, Patrick. I mean, you've really helped me a lot more than you realize. Just
I'm grateful to be able to do that.
Being a part of this dream that you have it's an inspiration.
It's a crazy dream, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna jump over to Steve real quick. Steve, Mr. Steve Butler. Now, Steve and I go back. You've been involved a long time. We've had some ups and downs. We've had some challenges. We've overcome some things. And you know what, bro? I want to sit here and tell you, like, for those that don't know, they don't need to know, but I'm proud of you, bro. I really am. I want you to know that.
A lot has to do with this group. I mean, we go back to, like you said, from the beginning. And this group, I've watched it evolve, and I've evolved with it. I've made a whole lot of friends here. If you're down and out and you have some prayers that you want answered, this is the group to go to, because, buddy, this is a prayer warrior group right here.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for a lot. I have a very small circle in my life, and my circle has grown since I've been with this group.
Steve, I know your personal struggles well. We've had lots of conversations, and you know what, man, I don't know if I could do what you've done. Like I said, I'm proud of you. And you know what? You keep fighting, keep moving forward, man. Like no matter what, don't give up on yourself, no matter how bad it gets. And that's the thing. That's what this community is about. It's about encouraging us to continue to move forward, continue to fight, continue to push, right? Because if we don't quit, if we're not willing to quit on you, then you shouldn't be willing to quit on you either. And we all believe in each other, and that's one of the most beautiful things. And I hope you know how much that matters to me.
That's truly big. Make me get jumpy here now. Anyway, go to another subject here.
I love you too, brother.
I love everybody here on this page. I mean, people in the background. I've met several of you, Mike, John, Patrick, and I'm looking forward to going to Arlington. I don't know if that's still a thing going for the 19th or not, but
no announcement yet. Announcement may be coming soon, though. Just saying.
I'm all in for you. I'll be there for you. I'm a hot.
I know you will, bro. I know you will.
But Mimi, Lindsay, Chuck, Me and Chuck's had some one-on-ones quite a few times. Everybody here, my heart goes out to everybody because everybody here has a heart, and we care.
Steve, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. It means a lot, man. It really does. Now I'm going to come right back to where we started, Mr. Chuck. And Chuck, we could talk for hours. We've done it many a times, but we don't have hours. So let's keep it sweet, short and sweet. And, try not to insult me too much. But what are you thankful for, brother?
Well, I gotta say my family, especially my granddaughters. I mean, they're what keeps me going. But I'm also grateful for the friends I've met on Breathe America, and grateful to become your friend this past summer.
Yeah,
and everything, and the talks we've had, and been able to really talk into some weird subjects, and we've taken it from all around the world there.
There's no doubt about that. Anybody that knows me knows I got an opinion on just about everything.
Oh yeah, and sometimes it's been hard to keep you shut up because I don't talk much.
Yeah, I've heard some bullshit. Carrie, man, I don't have boots on, man. I'm barefoot over here. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so shy and reserved and hard to come out of my shell. So it's just, but you get me to talking once in a while.
I get it, bro. I get it.
But
Chuck,
I'm also,
thankful. Go ahead.
I just want to say I'm also thankful to be able to be here to see you and what you've done and how you've grown from the first time I met you to, taking your dream and running with it. And, to me, being thankful is not so much for myself, is to be able to be thankful for what I've watched other friends do and to be there part of their lives and to watch them grow and get stronger is something I'm also thankful about.
Chuck, your friendship is a true highlight in this journey for me. Doesn't matter what time I call you. It doesn't matter what's going on. You've always answered, and you're always there, and you've always got a different point of view for me to see it from. Talk me through things, and you know what? I always value that so much. And Grace has given you all sorts of love in the comments. Woo!
Yeah, no,
heating up. We got Oz. Oh man,
I was trying to get on my computer to do this so I could see the comments, but I've got the crappiest internet in history. So when you're live on your phone, you can't see the comments. So I don't know what anybody's saying about me. So
I'll tell you what. When I was doing these, when I didn't have the computer and I was doing shows just on my phone, it was absolutely a nightmare. It was, but we keep growing, right? But no, Chuck, I appreciate you so much, and I hope you know that. And I know I don't call every time when I say I'm gonna, and I know you always say you understand, but I hope you really do.
I do.
It's crazy. It's crazy in my life, but I love you, bro, and I appreciate you so much.
And I appreciate you, man. And I'll always be there if you need me.
Always, brother. Always. All right, you guys. We have a few more people in the back end. Who else we got, guys? John, give me an idea. We're gonna jump on to. Oh, we've got some members. We've got some members. This is gonna be fun. Josh, get comfortable. You're gonna stay there a minute. You're last. Hey, hey, little man, what you doing? Little man decided to join the live. What's up, buddy? I am going to bring on Miss April. How you doing, April?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
It is a pleasure to have you on. Now, so for those of you that don't know, April and I have talked a lot.
Yeah.
I get a lot of updates from April all the time. And you know what? I always look forward to it. You have such an amazing outlook on things. And I have been able to watch you grow over the last 3 months in a way that is truly inspiring. And anybody that probably knows you recognizes it. And anybody that's thinking or needing help in their life, you got to listen up, because what this woman's about to tell you might blow your mind. Go ahead, April. What are you grateful for?
Uh, everything from the ability to breathe to just being here today and everything in between, like all of the struggles, all of the tears, everything, just to be at the moment of peace I'm at now.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, everybody can say that, you know, we all have, no, like a lot of people can't be where I'm at the moment. Just, you know, thankful for a simple breath. The next moment, you know, I mean, I'm just even thankful for the simple things, the wind blowing outside, just all of the things that I never even paid attention to means so much more to me now.
So I know I've told you this in text messages, and I want you to know, and I want everybody to know how incredibly proud I am of this woman. She has truly come a long way from when her and I first started talking, to not even believing it was possible. I remember one of our earliest conversations. You were like, if I could get simply like just a moment of peace, just one moment, then it would all be worth it.
Yeah.
I remember that when you were fighting for just one single moment, April, and I remember thinking like, and I kept trying to just encourage you and tell you like, you know what, you're going to get a whole lot more than that. And I kind of warned you, you know, if you really commit to this, you're going to be shocked. Probably one of the most accurate things I've ever said.
Probably so. I can definitely say that. Because I mean, there were moments where, I mean, I just didn't know where the next actual breath was going to come from. And just to go from just such a frantic state all the time to where now I'm the one in the background going, why are y'all worried about this? What are you stressing over? I mean, because I lived my life, just every moment of every day was nothing but chaos and stress. And it was just overwhelming to the point that, I mean, I literally just, I couldn't even breathe. I mean, I just don't even know how to explain it more than that. And now,
you know what?
everybody's looking at me going, what are you doing? Who are you?
I am so bummed that the audio is scratchy, because I wish everybody could hear everything that you just said. I think I got most of it. I hope everybody else got most of it. But yeah, like April, you've come a really long way, and I want you to know that I am, like I said, I'm proud of you.
Well,
and
thank you.
It's gonna continue to grow, and it's gonna get better. And like, one of the things I want you to know, even though you've come so far in such a short amount of time, you know, the journey has still only just begun. There is no end.
Oh no.
It's just a continual learning process, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm grateful to see you on that path.
But that's the best part about it, is there isn't an end. It's just more to do.
All right, April, I'm going to bring Justin on next. But thank you for coming on. Awesome to see you. Justin, where's Justin? Let's bring Justin on.
I'm right here.
Oh, he's right here. Mr. Prather himself. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. You know, I wanted to bring you on for a very, very specific reason. I know your struggles, right? You've reached out, we've spoken. And I know that at times you have felt like you didn't belong here. You've left and come back, and you've kind of gone back and forth, and yet you're here all the time, and you are truly putting in the work, and you're trying to help other people. And I just wanted to bring you on and say, you know what, man, like, watching the path that you've gone through is pretty freaking awesome, man. And I wanted you to know that it has been noticed. So I hope you know that, you know, my team knows who you are. We've all seen it. Like, and I'm incredibly proud of you for sticking it out and the effort that you put into all of it. You know, even though you have an opinion that doesn't always agree with the masses in this particular group, you know, but yet you're still here and you do it the right way, man. And I wanted to highlight that, and I wanted you to know that I appreciate that.
Thanks. I appreciate that. All right. Well, yeah, I actually left the group at the beginning. I don't know if you remember, but
I do. Yeah.
I thought, well, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm pretty glad I stayed, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the group, even though
It's coming around. It's coming around. We've got that building a community isn't easy. Taking different people from all over the place isn't easy.
yeah, and it's helped me too because I mean, I'm less of a, I don't know, less of an asshole, I guess. I used to be. I mean, I'm able to. That sounds bad, but I mean, I noticed that when I first came in, I would just argue with people, but that doesn't get you anywhere. So I kind of changed my tone a little, and I don't do that with people online anymore. So it's helped me in that way.
Look, man, change starts from within, and when we start to change in here, it starts to affect the way everybody else treats us as well. And that's one of the truly amazing things about this process for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So anything specific, man? What are you grateful for this year, bro?
I'm grateful for my good friends, one of which you know very well.
Is he a scrawny guy with a lot of hair that talks a
Well,
ton of
that's one
shit?
of them too. I'm talking about Randy in Austin.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about the bigger version of the scrawny one. Got it.
Right. He actually picked me up from one of the worst times in my life a couple of years ago, and I owe a lot to him. So I'm grateful for that, for sure.
Yeah, Randy's good people, man.
Oh yeah,
I love that guy.
my brother.
Well, him and I are family. Obviously, you know that. And yeah, it's he's a good dude.
For sure. Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah. I was in a bad spot, and he had me come and live with him for a year. Got my shit together, sort of here and there. But I can say right now I'm doing better than I have in a long time, so I'm grateful for that.
Well, we're grateful to have you, brother. I'm going to bring Josh on now. This should be interesting. But yeah, Justin, thank you for being here, and thank you for sticking it out. And I hope you know that, I appreciate you, and I know that a lot of other people do too. Thank you for what you do, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. All right, Josh, it is your turn. We are going to wrap this thing up. Well, actually, we're not going to wrap it up because we've got two more people after Josh that I've got to bring on that are going to close down the house. We are going to close the show off with this last two. It'll be great. But Josh, I saw you in the comments. You don't get on a lot of lives. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to one of my favorite offensive linemen to run behind while I was a high school running back. And this is Mr. Josh Killebrew. How you doing, brother? It has been a long time.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. It's going pretty good.
Good to hear. I'm just glad to see all this. Some of them bring a tear to your eye. Some of them are got your knee busters going on, or you got to wear your boots.
Yes.
Yeah, some. But no, brother, it does take a lot for me to come out of my shell and come onto one of these things.
That's why I told you to do it.
Huh?
That's why I had to tell you, Josh, accept the invite.
Oh, I like to just sit over here in my little cave and, do my thing. But, it means a lot whenever you can say that you're grateful for something,
Absolutely.
And throughout my life, my life. I mean, hell.
I do.
It's one of those things when you realize that life is full of second chances. And
it really is.
Also at the same time, I just got to be grateful that I'm here today in the now, just living.
Man, you're learning well. You are learning well, brother.
I'm trying. That's all I can do is try in life. And like I said in my post on the Facebook or whatever, I really am thankful for the friends that have stuck by me. Because
I want you to know, I do know your story, and it is a difficult one, right? But you know what? We've known each other a long time, like
Oh, yeah.
from being teenage kids being just stupid as shit.
Hey,
no,
I
we don't need to
almost
talk about
put
any
my
of that.
name label as Chewy.
Did you really? You should have.
I almost did.
I feel like I should apologize for the longest running nickname gift ever.
25 plus years, I believe.
So I started calling him Chewy in high school because he looked like Chewbacca in high school. He had more hair than anybody. And it stuck. It stuck big. And that, yeah, now the hair's all gone. It's not as fitting. Like you had this huge.
When a guy with an afro on top of his head and his chest and a back walks into the gymnasium, you gotta call him Chewy. That's just the way life is.
Hey, you know what, brother? I did want you to come on because I wanted to tell you something. Like the other day when you stopped by, we just sat there.
Yeah.
We took a couple hours to talk, catch up. That meant a lot, man. And I know, like, you felt like there was some beef there, and we ain't got none. I hope you know that. And I love you, man, and I'm proud of you. And thank you for not giving up and keeping it moving forward because, you, like me, had every reason to quit.
Guaranteed.
We've both been in that situation where we had every reason to quit, and I'm proud of you that you didn't.
But now I've found 20 million reasons to keep going.
Turns out there's a lot of them, right? I got how many seconds are there in a day? Because that's how many reasons I got every day to keep going. Because every second matters. Every second is beautiful. I'm grateful for every single one of them. So, but yeah, Josh, thanks for jumping on, brother.
No problem, bud. Hey, and happy Thanksgiving to you and the family.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, my friend. I will talk to you soon.
Definitely, bud.
Now we've got the how do I even introduce it? How do I do this? We got to do this. We got to do it right. This matters. They wanted me to do this a long time ago, but then it kind of got all mixed up and stuff. So, I was like, we're just gonna go ahead and save this for the end. But ladies and gentlemen, two people that have come together, and I know that they are very, very good friends because of this, because of meeting here. And I hope they both know how incredibly grateful I am to them for their minds and their skills and the things that they bring to the table and to this team. But without any further ado, I would like to bring on the production crew of Breathe America and introduce Mr. John Lee and Mike Wilkinson. Mr. Wilkie, what's up, brother?
Not a whole lot.
John, don't even get your there he is. There he is. And look at this, everybody. We now have beard, and a little baby beard going. How you bros doing?
Not too bad.
All right. We're going to start off with Mr. Wilkinson because he's up top. What are you grateful for this year, bro? And
honestly,
for the record, I want to say to start off, like, I know how hard this is going to be for you. So I love you, brother.
Yeah. The reason that it's hard is because this is a tough time of year for me, but that leads into what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my friends and the connections I have with other people. It's one of the things that means the most to me in life. And, I try to help other people whenever I can, and I don't always like to share my problems and my burdens, and I don't like to feel like a negative. But I have so many people that are not only there for me, but know when I'm shelling up and come knocking, and some of them are right here in this crew. A couple of them out there in the community, and a lot more widespread than that, but I'm appreciative of every single one of them.
Beautifully said, brother. Beautifully said. Mr. John Lee, what are you grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful for a lot. but above all else, I'm definitely grateful for, well, my wife. She gets top of the pyramid no matter what. So I'm grateful for my wife. First thing, without her, life, well, I mean, even if it wasn't played, it's a fact. Happy wife, happy life. That is just how it works. My wife is an amazing woman. She is strong. She is smart. She is insanely fast when she's angry. She has the capability of turning herself into a lethal, cold-blooded killing machine whenever she wants, and then she just flick that back on and go bake biscuits with the kids or whatever. She's the hub of our whole life. Without her, I wouldn't have my children. I wouldn't have my life. I wouldn't have nothing. Second most, definitely my family, and that includes Breathe America, because Breathe America is certainly family to me. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this about me, but I can sometimes be a little arrogant. I know. I know.
Whoa.
I know. I understand. It's hard to see when you get close to me. Once you're in my bathed aura, you don't notice it as much. But so it's hard for me.
Did he just say aura?
It's hard. Ashley and Tammy know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Listen, it's hard for me to make connections. It's hard for me to talk to people about politics and have them talk to me the next day. It's hard for me to talk about anything with people and have them talk to me the next day. And this family, and that's what it is, has shown me that it's totally possible to get over those bridges. And I'm most grateful, above all else, for, I guess, the many times anybody in this community has ever thought to themselves, wow, this guy is a jackass, but came back the next day and talked to me again. Came back and tried again, or whatever else, or wasn't, anybody else that looked in their heart was like, you know what, man, I'm not going to destroy John's entire world today. Today, I'm not going to show him how wrong he is. I'm going to just let him go with his little arrogant speech and be good. And I love you for it. I love all of you guys, what you've done and what I see you do every day. And it's not just the working stuff out between each other. It's the community outreach. That's the biggest thing. I literally see these breathers come to a Facebook page. Okay. And charities are ambiguous constructs, right? Like you put your money in the machine and they promise you that you're feeding orphans in Africa. You know what I mean? Like, for $5 a day, you can feed a starving child in Haiti, and you're just like, oh my God, give me your money, and those are great, but you don't really get to see the results. You don't really know the impact. And we know in our hearts that not all that money is going to that cause, period. Like, and not even a majority of it, not even half of it most of the time. To qualify as a charity, I think you only need like 27%, right? 25%, something like that. And with loopholes and everything else, could be less than that. Breathe America is a local community outreach program. It's different than a charity. It actually allows you to help your neighbors directly. How freaking crazy is that? No middleman, no bureaucrat, no red tape, no mismanagement, nothing. You give money to people to help people. And that's what it is. And then these same people are the ones that you've seen on our show, that you see in our comments and everything else. They're coming back. They're saying that, thank you so much, Breathe America. You helped me out in a tough time. You really helped me. It's not a scam. We didn't pay these people. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the ability to do something unprecedented, to not just talk about helping people, but to actually do actionable things to help the community, to keep people in their houses, to keep people having birthday parties, to keep people living in a time where living is pretty much outlawed, like some sort of weird dystopian future. I'm grateful for the people. I'm grateful for you, Patrick. I'm grateful for you bringing this whole damn thing together, because, it's not easy. And you have to be the glue a lot of times when we're doing all of our freakouts, because, we pretend we're all peace gurus too, but we're not. You're the only one. The rest of us are freaking volcanoes of emotion. We just put on a good front for the breathers. So, and we always try to work it out.
I don't know what
maybe.
you're talking about, John. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sometimes I come off very arrogant. I know that's hard for simple minds like you to understand, but it ties into that.
What's up, darling?
That's my daughter. I'm thankful for her. But I'm sorry it was a long bit, but I just really wanted to talk about how grateful I am for that aspect of us.
No, it's one of the most important things to me about what we do. It really is. Like I have said, anybody in the back end knows that I say it now. I say it all the time. I just want to help people. Like that's what it's about. Like helping people. Now, sometimes we're going to be helping with mindset. Sometimes we're going to be helping with I am affirmations and motivating people to strive to be a little bit better and helping themselves, right? But sometimes people need actual help. Sometimes you don't have the money to buy winter clothes for your kids. Sometimes you don't have the funds to pull off a turkey dinner for Thanksgiving. Sometimes you don't have the funds for whatever, or a light bill comes a little too heavy one month, or a power bill or whatever, right? Like these things happen. And you know what? Here's the amazing thing. There's not a single thing that I just listed or that we've helped people with that I haven't endured myself. I've had my power shut off. I've had my water bill shut off. You know, I've been in a position where it was like, okay, so my kids need this, and I have, how do I stretch this? How do I make this work? I've been in those positions more times than I care to admit, but I've been there. And there was this amazing thing that happened to me, in breaking my back. I got to face a lot of my own personal demons, and I had to come to grips with who I was and a lot of things. There was a lot of growth that happened. But just before Christmas one night, I'm sitting in my house. I had back surgery the middle of December, so I'm pretty messed up. I'm not getting around too quick yet, right? So we're talking a week out of back surgery. There's a knock on the door. It takes me a few minutes to get to the door. By the time I get there, there's nobody there. Just a giant box. Just a giant box sitting in front of my door. To this day, I have no idea who put that box there. But inside that box was everything to make Christmas happen for my kids. Every present my kids received that year. They got every shirt size right. They got every pant size. I don't know how the hell they did it. I really don't know. And I don't know who it was. Everything to make Christmas dinner, everything to make Christmas happen in my house that year was provided by a stranger that I don't even know. And I'm going to tell you, that is not a feeling you will ever forget. Because and if you want to know what shaped me into wanting to help people, it's having moments like that, to open a door when I can barely walk and to have to get my kids to help drag a box in because I couldn't pick it up. And to have a Christmas where we're all opening presents and nobody knows what's under the tree. When somebody gives you a gift like that, it stays with you. And I decided right then and there that I wanted to give that gift to as many people as I absolutely could. And at that time, that was 6+ years ago, you guys. I had no idea how I was ever going to get there. I had no idea how I was going to make it happen. But you know what? I remember I was going to give that gift to as many people as I absolutely could. And you know what? I'm here doing it every single day. We're working to continue doing it. But John and Mike specifically, you two jumped on a plane and flew to DC with me. John and I, we jumped in a car and we went to a protest together. Got surrounded by Antifa. You guys have been, we've had, I don't even know how many countless late night calls about a million ideas of things that we want to do, things that we still want to do. And I hope both of you guys recognize like how much you guys matter to me, not just because you're part of Breathe America, but because you are family. And anybody that knows me knows I don't quit on my friends. And I'm with you guys to the end. And I know it's not always perfect. It's not always good. It's not always pretty. But you know what? Like you said, John, we're going to talk the next day and the next day and the next day, no matter what. So I hope you guys know that I'm with you. And I am so grateful to have both of you guys with me. And wherever we go from here, we just go together. That's it. Like, let's just make it happen. This whole team, to everybody that came on tonight, to everybody that took the time to come in and talk, wherever we go next, we go together. This family is going to grow. This community is going to grow. I promise you that. We have got a lot of things coming. And I think you guys are going to be blown away at the results that we get. I think I'm going to be blown away at the results we're going to get, because I know we have actionable plans in place, things that are coming. And, you know, my goal is to help as many people as absolutely possible in like a tangible, real life way, whether it's the April Hills of the world who just needed to learn to breathe, needed to learn to take a moment and find peace for herself, or whether it's, you know, more 7-year-olds that need birthday parties, or power bills that need to be paid, or light bills that need to be, it doesn't matter whether it's winter clothes or turkey dinners. However it is, I'm not going to pigeonhole us. I'm not going to back us into a corner to where we're only going to help people in certain specific ways. No, we're just going to help people. If we can help, we're going to help. That's it. This community is about all of us together doing things to help each other. And to say I'm grateful for all of you is an understatement. I am blessed by all of you. Every single one of you watching, every single one of you in the comments, every single member on the page, or everybody that's liked and followed the page, everybody that's in the groups, like every single one of you are a blessing in my life. And you guys have put your faith in me. And I feel that. I feel that every single day. And I feel a responsibility to that. And I hope that you guys know that your faith in me has changed me in a drastic way. Where I was when this started and where I am now are two different places. Same mindset, just a whole lot different place. And that's because of all of you, your guys' love and support. It's truly, truly humbling to be in this position. And, you know, John, you can be, what was the word you used? Arrogant? Did you say arrogant? Was that the word?
It's arrogant. I know you think of me as the most humble person in the entire universe. I'm talking whose humility rivals the greats, right? But I can be arrogant. And I'm sorry for every single person.
Hold on a second, John. Hold on. Mike, what do you have to say to that?
I don't know if I have anything to say to that.
I will quote something that I probably shouldn't quote that tied into what you said, Patrick, to sum up how I feel about this whole entire movement, this episode, the night, everything you just said. And that's where we go one, we go all. And that's really where it is. We have a shared destiny, no matter what we think.
You know, John, I hate the fact that saying, I mean, I love that saying. I really do. It's powerful.
And the original speaker who said it, we also love him.
Yes.
JFK.
Yes, 100%. And it is a very, very true statement. We've talked about that shared destiny. I guess the difference here is our shared destiny is tied to this family, this community. Actionable steps to help people. Like, I love what you said, John. Like, we're actually helping people in real, tangible ways. We've cut out all the BS. And like, it's truly the most amazing thing to be a part of. And I'm the guy that started it somehow. But I feel so incredibly blessed to just be here. Like, I don't know how this happened. I really don't. Like, but here we are. And you know what? I hope that all of you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys you find that peace that you're looking for, even if it's just for a day. I hope that you have an amazing dinner with your family. I hope that you hold your kids tight and you get to talk to them, relate with them, see how they're doing, have those conversations with them, show them how much they matter to you. Build your own family, build yourself up. I hope you take time to meditate. I hope you take time to be appreciative and grateful for the things that you have in your life. And I hope that you continue to strive every single day to be a little better today than you were yesterday. Because at the end of all of this, I promise you, there's going to come a day where we're going to all get back on here on a live, and we're going to look back at where we've gone, where we're at, and how we got here. And we're not going to know how it happened, but we're all going to be better for this journey, and it's going to be because we did it together, all of us. Like John said, where we go one, we go all. And if this community is going to continue to grow and get better and have an impact, that's going to change all of us. So I hope you all know how grateful I am for all of you. Mike, every single day, well, not every day, Monday through Friday now, I get to get on and do these morning thought videos that are so much fun. You can do some closing thoughts tonight. You and John. Nope, John, get your ass back. John, I'm giving both of you guys a chance to do some closing thoughts.
I got you. Here's my closing.
I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna listen. What you guys got? Let's hear some closing thoughts.
Here's my closing thoughts. Thank you to Pat. Thank you to everybody on the team. Thank you to everybody in the community. Not just for being here, but for giving me purpose. I have a lot of skills to do a lot of things. I could take a lot of jobs, but not hardly any of them could mean as much as this means. Whether it's helping people, whether it, that comes from being in the group and being in conversations, whether it comes from community outreach, whether it be me doing nerdy geek stuff on the computer behind the scenes that nobody sees. This gives me more purpose than I've had in quite a while. So thank you.
You're welcome, Mike, and thank you for being here. Mr. John Lee, make your face big. Make your face big, John. There it is.
You don't have to wait
now, John.
for a hero. What, buddy?
Hold on.
Yeah, go for it.
One thing. If you can keep this under, let's see, 4 minutes, you will get a
under 40. I can do that. Under 40 minutes, I can do that. No problem. Watch this. It's gonna be like lightning. In and out. 28 minutes. All right. Look. Here's what I was saying before Patrick so correctly reminded me that time exists. Well, at least in your guys' realm. So anyways, don't wait for a hero. Be a hero. That's one of the things that I see, especially now. And you can apply that to election stuff. You can apply that to your personal life. You can apply that to your career. You can apply that to whatever you have going on for you right now. But take the moment to realize that you are actually a powerful person and that you are the most powerful person in your life and that you have the ability to just reach out and change things about your environment, about your community, about your life. It's not necessarily as easy as reaching out, but that is the full mechanism of doing so, reaching out as a person. So when we look at the Breathe America stuff, that's what it is. We're not waiting for the government to send us some check that leads us into some crazy, soup line having government. Okay. We're not waiting for people to come by and donate all their excess and everything else. without being prompted or anything else. We're trying to literally be like, we have this problem. We need to raise money for a solution. Taken care of. Done. That neighbor is taken care of. That neighbor doesn't get their power shut off in the middle of the winter. That neighbor gets to keep going and, have the birthday party, have groceries, have pet food, have whatever they need, medicine, whatever they need, coats for their kids. And the reason why is because it's just as simple as doing it. Billie said something, it was funny. She said as a joke, like if everybody donated like $1 or whatever, we wouldn't have to turn anybody away, like everybody in the group. If everybody donated $1 to $5, I just did the math in my head. We would never have to turn anybody away for anything. We would have to actually probably ramp up our seeking of problems so that we could fix more of them to make sure that we didn't have too much of an excess, because that's how easy it is when you have this direct interaction. You have the donors, you have the community, and you have the people that are getting help, and that's it. We literally just grab it and hand it straight over to them. They don't have to do anything but go to the initial vetting that we do. And we have a community outreach person, Carrie, probably one of the best in Idaho. And well, she's not in Idaho, but since the show is based kind of in Idaho, she's definitely the best in Idaho. But at this whole entire organization, I absolutely believe it, because she not only has everything you would want humane wise, as far as a heart and the desire to actually help people and everything, but she has the knowledge of actually doing this process for professionally, handling these programs professionally, where she's actually finding and assisting these people with funding and stuff. That's how easy it is. So don't be a hero, or don't wait around for a hero. Be a hero. We can all be heroes. Everybody who's donated so far, you are heroes. We get told all the time by the people who we help how much heroes you actually really are. And, that's as simple as it is. We don't need, in my opinion, overreaching, changing government structure to help our fellow man. We just need to help them. We can just reach out and help them. We can still be in this crazy capitalist world and help one another. You know what I mean? No major change is necessary. Just walk over and hand somebody a cup of coffee. Throw $5 in the kitty to help somebody. Do any of those things. And that's how easy. You cross the threshold and you're hero status tomorrow.
Well, John, you went over 4 minutes, so I'm going to give you a golf clap, not a standing ovation.
I understand. It's the irritated manager clap at the back of the venue where he's like, yeah, I'm inspired. But we got good yoga coming in here in like 15 minutes.
Hey, you guys, I hope you know how much I appreciate you both. I hope you know how much the work that you guys do in the back end matters, and how impressed I am every time you guys come up with something new. Like your little turkey in the corner. I don't know how the hell you put a turkey on the screen, but you put a turkey on the screen. I think it's awesome. And you guys, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the turkey's literally holding a sign that says breathe. How freaking awesome is that? John, I don't know how you did it, but it's cool. It's cool. I love it. Now, I guess I will wrap this up. We've had a great conversation tonight. We've talked about a lot of things. The relief fund, the wish list, that stuff that we do, it truly is the heart and soul of what we're working towards. The mindset, the meditation, all of those things, the positive stuff, that is also a part of what I want for each and every one of you. I want you guys to look in the mirror and like who you see. I want you to be proud of yourselves. I want you to be as proud as you are of yourself as you are of others. We are often far too critical of ourselves. Now, it's the week of Thanksgiving. I don't want. We're not going to do a show Thursday night, just so you guys know. We are taking the night off for Thanksgiving. I'm going to be cooking a turkey. I hope you guys are cooking a turkey too. But you guys have given me. Mike talked about purpose. And you guys have given me the same in a lot of ways. interestingly enough, most of my life, I never felt like I fit in. I never felt like I belonged somewhere. And I know for some people that seems shocking or whatever, but it is the truth. And there's a lot of reasons for it. And I've had to work through a lot of issues in my life to get to this point. And to have so many people come together and believe in me is one of the most profound experiences of my life. I don't know how I could ever thank you guys. I don't know how I could ever put it into words how much this actually matters to me, how important all of this is to me, and how much like actually doing something to make a difference means to me. And I guess the only way you guys could understand is if, you were in this position, maybe. I don't know, but I hope that you guys know that when we talk and we do these shows and we reach out and we do wish lists and all these stuff, like honestly, helping helping your mankind, helping other human beings, doing it in a respectful, kind, and loving manner. Um, in some of my worst moments, I was treated more humane by strangers than I was in my best moments by family. So, moving forward with Breathe America, I hope you guys know that when we do these things, it's because we know that helping people is what matters most. We know that putting an end, even if sometimes it's just simple as buying cat food. Sometimes somebody is they're at their end over cat food, right? Sometimes it's winter clothes. Sometimes it's the littlest thing. Sometimes it doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. These are problems that we can solve. And I'm not saying I need you guys all run to the relief fund and donate money. I don't. That's not what I'm saying at all. But John's right. If you guys signed up and gave $1 a month, I mean, you can do that there. If you did that, that would make a difference. That would make a difference. And here's something crazy. 100% of everything that goes into the relief fund goes to helping people. We don't take any of it. 0. Not a penny. 100%. That's how you give. At the end of the day, what did I create? I created a place where people could talk to each other, and I created a place where people could help other people. Just facilitate it. That's it. Breathe America is yours. Breathe America is exactly where it is because of all of you. And I am proud to be a part of it. And I am proud of each and every one of you and grateful, thankful. These words don't even begin to do it justice for what you guys mean to me. So with that being said, you guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, the most meaningful way that I can. And I hope that you know that when I tell you guys every morning that I love you and to have an amazing day, I mean it. I mean that. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing night. Hug your family. Hug everybody in your life. Let them know how much they matter to you. And no matter what, you guys, strive every day to be just a little bit better. Every single day. We will get there. We will solve these problems and we will be there for each other. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys in my morning thoughts, and we'll see you for another show next week.